Hello everyone, I'm Cian, the director of the mod, the usual blah blah blah. But I am welcome to another interview. This time I'm with a very talented content creator who is known as the one and only Tactical Cupcakes.
Oh, the horror.
How are you doing, TC?
I'm doing, I'll tell you that much. How are you?
I'm good. I'm also doing, so yeah, let's get right into this. So
Okay.
people who don't know about you, do you wanna talk about yourself? Like, who are you, what do you do, etc.
Yeah, if you don't know about me, why? I'm kidding, I'm not like that. I typically stream on YouTube. I have a silly, like, FNF series called the Lore series. Which I tend to describe it as like as a crack fic played seriously in universe. I also have a couple of mods too. And I do some voice stuff. I've been in a couple of mods. I think probably the most the biggest one coming up is I'm gonna be voicing Mari in the Omori mod.
Oh, nice. I wish you the best in that.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm also in the Q mod in a Moving Groove. I'm in that as well.
Shout out to Q, by the way.
Yeah.
You're also in the Steve, which hint.
I am.
Which little spoiler. There's a lore mix of versus Kane song coming soon.
Lore mix.
We love the lore. So speaking of lore, you say you make like a lore series. What inspired you to do that?
So prior to FNF, even prior to FNF, I used to I still do I like writing a lot. I was primarily doing DDLC stories, fics. I got into FNF right about when week 6 had just come out, so there was cutscenes there. So I thought, hey, this would be funny. And that was around the time where corruption was starting to get really big. And then as a one-off joke, I played a mod that it was by Stardust Tunes. He wrote a drip mix of roses, and he had a sprite of Senpai with the hype beast drip attire with the North Face jacket and stuff. And whilst I was streaming it, just as a one-off joke, I said, guys, it's TC lore that my biggest weakness is not having the drip. And that one tiny joke has spawned the entire series.
One joke has spawned the entire series.
Yeah.
Nice. Were you always a DDLC fan, or did you want to do something else before you got into obviously DDLC?
No, I was always into DDLC. I got into DDLC when it first came out. And I went into it blind. I didn't know that it was a horror game. So have you played DDLC?
I've seen videos of it, but I know what it is basically.
Okay, so yeah, there was the big reveal at the end of Act 1. I did not see that coming. So it's when I was playing it, it was right before midnight. I was okay, I'm almost finished with the game. I'm about to go to bed. I'll just quickly finish the game and then I'll go to bed. And then I get hit with I gently open the door, and and so I spent the next 3 hours I went on Wikipedia and I was just reading every article for every breed of cat on Wikipedia, and I was just doing that the entire time. Yeah, to come down from it.
It's pretty much in DDLC. I'm pretty sure everyone's played the game, so I don't spoil this. When people see the words "I gently opened the door," I don't think anyone at the time knew that shit was gonna get real.
Yeah, and I know some people knew that it was kind of it was there was something going on, but I went into it completely blind. So I went into it thinking, oh wow, there's actually some really realistic takes in this. This is a very accurate depiction of depression and the good stuff. Yeah, and then we got hit with that.
Yeah. Obviously, I think everyone knows who the character is. Is actually one of our reviewer.
It's spoilers for an 8-year-old game. DDLC is 8 years old, crikey. As I say, there's one of the main characters called Sayori. She is because the whole premise of DDLC. It's like it's supposed to come off as like, you know, like a visual novel, and you have like these archetypical characters, and Sayori's like, you know, the Genki girl, like, you know, girl next door kind of thing, and no, yeah, she's got horrible depression, and yeah.
I think like in the lore, I think it's stated by like the devs themselves that you're like Sayori's childhood best friend.
Yeah, the main character is your Sayori's neighbor and childhood best friend. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I remember like, at the time like people going mad on Twitter like, "Oh, Sayori," I was like, "Okay, what's going on?" So I went on YouTube. I think I was like 14 or 15 at the time. I was watching the thing and I saw like Sayori's like body hanging. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
yeah.
I actually swore, I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like,
yeah.
"Damn." Oh yeah, by the way, who's the best Donkey girl in your opinion?
It tends to flip between Natsuki and Yuri, just because like I see a lot of myself in all of them. But when I played the game, like when I first played the game, I liked Yuri, but then like I just picked the words I liked, and it ended up giving me Natsuki. Like a lot of the words I liked ended up being Natsuki. So I'll say Yuri. I'll say Yuri.
Yeah, I'm a Yuri and Sayori fan, because Sayori's like just that childhood best friend that you guys just wish you had in your life. Like, you know, she's that person that you wish you had in real life. Yuri just like her shyness is like what gets us used to. Like, I will admit sometimes I go on character AI and just do DDLC. I don't do like not scary shit. It's like I have done once, but like it's quick. Sometimes I just go on like DDLC and imagine like myself being in the game, what I would do. But yeah, what's your take on Monica?
Monica, I think, is a very well written villain. She is definitely a yandere. Because like Yuri by definition isn't a yandere. Because she doesn't hurt anyone besides herself, whereas Monica tries to make you think that Yuri's a yandere, but like no, she doesn't actually hurt anyone besides herself. Whereas Monica, arguably bops all of the other girls. Not even giving Natsuki the dignity of doing it on the screen. But she has a lot of like, you know, if you like listen to her entire like dialogue, she does have like a lot of interesting points.
Yeah. Like what I used to feel at the time is like Monica was herself, like now in the beginning, but as the acts go on, she was like, because obviously, you know, it's about like her thing is like about code, and like obviously code gets corrupted. So I was thinking at the time like her code got corrupted to act like someone who she wasn't. So that was
no, like wait, are you talking about Monica?
Yeah, like it's like my theory.
No. It's like the thing with Monica is like she suddenly became self-aware that she was in a video game. Like they were I think you're supposed to interpret them as having been just like standalone, like almost like AI characters. And then Monica like had her epiphany and realized that, you know, not only was she in a video game, not only was she in a dating sim, she wasn't an option in the dating sim.
Like my theory like of her being like corrupted, that was like when I first started the game. Obviously now I know like 14. But yeah, I'd say like Monica is like, it's somewhat like I can't even say the word. Yandere, like, you know,
Yandere?
Yeah, in Yandere Simulator, but I think Monica is the better version.
Oh no, don't compare it to Yandere Simulator. Nah, that's an insult to Monica.
I'm sorry. But yeah, moving on. How did you feel when two of your favorite things, obviously FNF and DDLC, came together with Doki Doki Takeover?
It was really neat to see DDTO. I don't know if I have a credit in DDTO, but I think by technicality, I do, just because Blue Skies is credited in there, and I wrote for Blue Skies. So it was nice to see that little nod there. But like the songs were incredible. Like everything about it was just like, wow, this is like a big passion project. Like I do think that it's unironically like one of the best mods that has ever come out of FNF.
Especially with the final like update they did. I feel they went out with a bang with that one.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah.
Like, even like when I knew nothing about DDLC, I had like very good knowledge. When I saw the FNF mod, like the bad ending, I was like, it actually.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It actually traumatized like 16-year-old me as a kid. Cause obviously now like it's a very good mod. It's a pretty good horror mod as well.
Hmm.
And yeah. So we got a few questions on Twitter.
Yeah.
So the first one is
X.
from Twitter X. The first one is actually from Scarlett.
Likey.
She asked, before FNF, I think you've already answered this, but you can answer it again. Before FNF, what content did you usually make?
For like, yeah, I guess like DDLC, but for YouTube, I like tried like so many different things. Like, I tried doing TF2 stuff. I tried doing Pokemon stuff. I tried doing original music. Yeah, and then eventually, I found FNF, and the rest is history.
This one is from Ram the Scientist, and he asks, what's the scariest part about voice acting? Also, hi everyone.
Scariest part of voice acting?
Yeah.
I guess waiting to hear back, or am I a good fit for, like, do they like how I sound? And if they don't, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think just like kind of like anticipation of just like, waiting to hear back, like if you audition for something, to hear back, like whether or not they liked what you put forwards.
Yeah. This one is from Funtime Lizzie. Shout out everyone who asks questions, by the way, on Twitter. She asks, how did the both of us meet during the FNF modern community?
How did we meet?
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good question actually, because he's so. You want to start ahead?
No, you go ahead.
I feel we met. Well, I obviously knew TC before I met her, like the FNF, because I think the first thing I watched from her was her Minus Chrome cover with her and Gold, and I was like, okay, this person's pretty good. And then I've seen her in a lot more cover videos. I was like, oh wow, she's pretty popular. And then at the time when Vs. Cian V1 came out, a good friend of mine, Sleepless Dev, shout out Debbie, they sent the mod to you, and then you went live, and Debbie told me that you were playing the mod, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. So I joined, and then it turns out you're playing Sonic Adventure 2, which I had to scroll back, which was fine, but you said you had the mod, and I really appreciate that. So I went in, said hi, I'm the director, and you were pretty happy to see me, which is very appreciated.
And no, I mean, like, I love it when I don't know how mod stuff like find me when I'm streaming, but I always like super appreciate it when it happens. So I love being able to interact with like the people behind the stuff that I'm doing on stream. So like I don't know how people find my streams, because I feel like I'm not a super like popular gamer. I remember Sleepless as well. I hope they're doing alright. I feel like it's been a while since I've heard from them.
Yeah, they've been doing alright too. And I feel like if it wasn't for that mod, we actually wouldn't have been like as good friends as like we are, because obviously we've done a lot. Like in November we did a game night, and then with that game night it formed the Golf Gang, which
Golf Gang.
We have a sort of not game, and then it went on to become Party Pals with Jakigh. Steals your rent.
This is Jakigh here, the one who is editing the video currently, and I just want to clarify, I did not steal TC's rent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shout out Jakigh. Well, and then now we have the Jackbox Jokers, which is amazing to feel like that because of the one mod. I'm part of like 3 groups with you, and here you are.
Yeah.
Because like you even said in the stream, if you want a cameo, and I did one better, they just by hiring you to the mod.
Yeah. I usually like when like mod stuff like pop into stream, I tend to like half jokingly ask for like, oh, here, cameo please, because cause they're like whenever like I get like noticed and stuff, or like if I ever get like fan content and stuff like that, always like is a moment where, like because it's just like so unexpected. Yeah.
This one, the final question we have on Twitter before I go into some more questions I have is from Connor, the Desperate Canadian. Shout out Connor.
Connor. Connor.
Shout out Connor. He asks, what are things you've never done before but you want to try at some point?
Things that I've never done before but want to try at some point. I would love to learn how to surf. I want to check out a volcano. I
Want to be added in Fortnite? Nah, that's a joke. I was gonna say you want to be added in Fortnite. TC Fortnite.
I want to be a Fortnite, Fork Knife, TC Gaming. I'm not sure. Like, I feel like, oh, I'd love to get like writing published. Like, I wrote a poetry book in uni, and it's like one of those things where like I wrote it like it's like I'll look into getting it published like next month and then next month and then and then now we're here kind of thing. But I guess that's a couple of things.
It would be interesting to see what you do in the future, because obviously it's great for you, great for us, great for our team. So let's talk about Cian for a minute. Obviously you're part of the team, you're a composer. So do you want to give a little insight to the people about what you'll be doing, like what songs you go? We won't like obviously reveal the name for that, but if you want to like give a little teaser of what's the
I mean, like I did a. Obviously, you can like edit this out, like if I accidentally spoil stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I did a little mix of Moonshine, and it went through a couple of different iterations. Like the initial mix was actually going to be a very different style. It was going to be more laid back. I was playing ukulele and had a more. It was a slower paced song. But then I eventually, went with a piano and string mix.
And obviously prepared us at the end of the edit, but obviously Cian and Mutant Melodies are collaborating for DLC. Woo! So
yeah,
we have a lot planned for that. I guess we could give some of the story. Obviously, we're gonna say it after that. Before we get into more things, we just got a little announcement, so check this out. That's right, my mod Cian is collaborating with Mutant Melodies. We have a lot planned for that. Yeah, we have a lot planned for that. So, TC, do you want to reveal a little bit of what we have planned?
I think we just have a song and some story stuff, right?
Yeah, the ginger meets the cupcake person.
Yes.
Yeah, I know more about it because I'm obviously the lead writer, I guess. So, like, obviously director, TC's director too, but like I haven't planned to see it. I guess the only thing I can say is that TC's song and Cian V2 will play into the lore of the mod. I think it's called Melodic Meetup.
Melodic Meetup, yeah.
Yeah. It will take place before, obviously, because each DLC that Cian will have an ongoing lore towards the finale. So, in Moonshine Woman Beat, anyway, in that song that TC is making, Cian is unexpectedly gone missing, and obviously TC is kind of worried because friends go missing, and obviously he's worried about. I think you said TC at the time you thought like Cian would be abducted by Jakigh or something. Because
Drippy is the primary antagonist of the silly series that I do on my channel.
So TC will kind of worry. She's anxious in the story. I don't think she'll panic attack. She'll just be worried, and then she'll bump into Moon, who will notice because if you don't know in Moonshine 2, he makes a cameo. So we're gonna have to play into the story. So Moon will go, "Oh hey, I've seen you. You were there doing myself again. What's got you so down?" Now originally I didn't know that TC does sign language in lore, so I was gonna have to speak.
It depends on so people who viewed me will probably be aware of it, but your viewers might not be aware. I'm selectively mute, so obviously I can speak, but depending on the circumstances, I'm not always comfortable doing it. And typically, I'll sign or I'll write out on my phone if people don't know sign language. Well, the most annoying thing that I'll tell you is where someone asks me a question verbally, and I will type out on my phone, I can hear you. I'm not deaf. I just can't talk back to you right now. And then they'll do the thing where they will, like, you know, scramble around to try and find like a pen, or like they'll do like, you know, weird gestures. Like, I just confirmed I can hear you. Like, you know.
Yeah, we'll think of something. Like TC might voice act, she might not. We'll think of something. But back to the little story. Its plan is that Cian's gonna go missing by some unknown reason, which I can't reveal because of spoilers. But yeah, TC will be able to find him. She'll run into Milne, and then Milne will notice that TC's very worried. So then Milne will have to sing, and then TC will be like, I have decided to sing, so I remember hearing it before. And then they just sing the raw mix, and then yeah. It's not known what's happened to Cian, but I will say, and obviously Jakigh has said this before, obviously Tasha said this above, the final DLC of Versus Cian will be unexpected, to say the least.
Okay.
It's gonna be dark.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be very dark. One thing I will say, one DLC that has been planned was, I was actually gonna have my own, like, you know, Versus Cian meets DDLC thing, and we'd have, like, you know, me versus Sayori, friend versus Jakigh, maybe you versus Yuri, I'm not too sure. But the one thing I want to stand out from this was, like, my own version of Bad Ending Cian. So
okay.
The song was gonna have well, this obviously beat, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's gonna have Monica on the phone to Cian, who's in the car, and obviously he's way out of it. Maybe he might be drunk, or he might be just depressed. So Monica will be on the phone worried, like trying to get him to snap out of it. And then the end of the song, Cian's thing will go black, and then all Monica will hear is just like car crashing, and then she'll obviously know that Cian is. Yeah. I want to be unique with if I ever do DDLC after this game, because I feel like having my own version of a bad ending would be unique, because I don't think anyone has done it before. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Anything you want to say, TC, to the viewers?
I don't think I've got anything else to add. Play Cian mod when it comes out. Play my mods. I've got a couple of them. Yeah. Watch Law series if you haven't. I would appreciate that.
Zavo Dealer Law Mix is very good. I recommend.
That's probably my favorite Law Mix that I've done.
It's very good. It's very good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got one more question. One person that has appeared so much in the Law and obviously your covers is Lily.
Yeah, Lily.
People who might not know, so I might as well ask, who's Lily?
Who's Lily? Lily's my friend.
Well, that was...
No, I'm kidding. You probably want more. So Lily, no, Lily's a really good friend. So we initially met after a while ago I posted a lore of, it was, Savant and Takii doing Manifest. And Lily DM'd me, because she was doing some, like, MFM stuff. And, then, you know, we just, like, started talking more. And, we started working on stuff more. And, yeah, now we're just good friends.
Shout out Lily. Please check out our channel. She's very talented.
Shout out to Lily. Yeah, she's really underrated. She's very talented. She's probably the best musician I know. Unironically.
You've had us sometimes just DM her in streams saying how amazing she is, and it's been worth it.
She's good. She's talented.
Yeah, I've met Lily. I call her Lily. Lily. I met Lily a few times at BC, and she is amazing. Like playing TC's Quick Law, which I made, and even playing Jeopardy was very fun because I caught a Pico Lover 69. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. For me, I want to thank you all so much for supporting the mod, especially UTC. Thanks for helping with the mod. It's been very appreciated.
Yeah. Mahalo for having me.
And well, check out my channel, check out TC's channel, please, and join our Discord server. Link in the description, by the way.
In the description, by the way.
Yeah, please check it out. If you want lore, obviously go to her channel, and obviously check out TC Out of Context. Episode 4 is coming out soon, edited by your boy.
Wow.
But yeah, let me know Let me know down in the comments if you want anyone to be interviewed, because I have a few people planned. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Interview Lily.
I'll try interview Lily. I do have people planned there, but yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. You have a good day, and this is me and TC just signing out.
Alright, good boy.